We said we'd be on the show with Dale Jr., and here he is at FedEx Field. When did you start being a Redskin fan, Dale?
The first game I ever watched was the '82 Super Bowl where the Skins beat the Dolphins, and I just remember watching John Riggins run around the outside, and that was the first time I'd ever really remember watching an NFL game, and they were a good-looking team. They were fun to watch, and my mother lived in Norfolk, and I'd visit her twice a year, and that's all you saw up there was Redskins stuff, and I would get Redskins uniforms and helmets for Christmas and stuff like that, so I just always been one.
Well, we're a Dale Jr. fan. If anybody watching this show knows, we do our NASCAR Monday each week, and Dale, you're third in the point standings. Congratulations on a great year so far.
Yeah, it's been a really good year for us, and we're just hoping we can continue. We're getting ready to start our playoff system in the chase the last 10 races of the year, and we're just hoping we can have as good a end of the season as we've had so far throughout.
Confuses the heck out of me, Dale. I don't know how these points and all this. I know that you're doing pretty good. You got that win, and we're so happy for you. Well, what was that like? What was that drought like? Because it is over. It's way in your history now.
Yeah, it was fun. It'd been a while since we'd won a race, and it was pretty surreal coming to the finish line, knowing that was our checker flag, and we were going to be able to celebrate in Victory Lane. That's the best part, just getting down in Victory Lane with your team and all the guys that helped you get there and do all the work on the car. They're the ones you want to celebrate with. So it was a great moment, and hopefully we'll get us a few more before the season's out.
Well, my house was celebrating. My son Nick and I watch you every week, and we pull for Dale Jr. every single week. And obviously the Redskins have a big season ahead for them. I know you've been paying attention. I've seen some of your quotes. What are you thinking the Redskins going to do this year?
Well, it's we got a rookie quarterback with RG3, and I think that you kind of got to temper your expectations. He's got a bit of a learning curve, but I expect him to do great things for the franchise in years to come. And they got a lot of new talent, a lot of new guys that everybody's kind of excited to see on the field and see play in a regular season game with the good game speed and the game plan that Shanahan's going to have in there. So everybody's excited for the year's start. I'm just it's been tough over the last several years, but we've got a lot to be excited about this coming season.
Cautious optimism from Junior.
Yeah, I'd say so, but I think that years to come, this franchise is on the upswing for sure with the talent that we got in the draft and the moves they've been making in the past several years.
Dale, do you really have your crew give you scores during the race? That's a dangerous sport you're in. We all know that. Distraction for any driver isn't a good thing. Is that actually happening?
During the caution, sometimes, depending on the race, yeah. Some tracks you just got to focus so much you can't think about anything else, but at some of these racetracks, when the cautions come out, you get a little time, and my team knows to tell me if the Skins are leading that that's going to get me excited. So they're always, if the Skins are winning, I don't even have to ask. They'll start telling me how good the Skins are doing, and that gets me kind of pumped up. And usually good things happen inside the race car area.
I want to tell you something happened to me at training camp. We had the guard there one day, and a fella comes up to me and he says, "You like this hat?" And obviously, Dale's familiar with that hat. The 88's on the side. What does it mean to you to have a sponsor? Sponsorship's so important, obviously, in all these all sports driven by sponsor dollars. But when you think about the guard on your car, does that give you any special feeling?
It does, because when you're sponsored by the military, such as the National Guard, it's quite different than trying to sell a product or get a fan to buy a product off a shelf. This is a career choice, this is a life choice, this is a commitment. But they have a great relationship with our sport, and they've been involved in the sport for a very long time. And I've enjoyed getting to know a lot more about the Guard and what the Guard does, not only abroad but here at home, and meeting the soldiers. Hearing their story, why they joined, why they're there, what they're doing, what their experiences are. So it's been a blast for me.
Well, they're tested every day, the men and women in the Guard, and they're tested down in the Gulf right now with that hurricane slamming in. But as they do in NASCAR, Dale, we're going to put that hat down for a second, and we're going to give this hat to Dale Jr. as a token of Redskins Nation appreciation. And you know what, Dale? Chase is ahead, and you have a shot to win a championship. What are your thoughts? You got 2 races left. What are your thoughts on the eve of the chase?
Well, we got 2 races left. We want to win them 2 races and go into the chase and just run strong, be consistent every week. We've been running good at every racetrack, and we feel like we can put up a good fight for this championship. We feel like this is my best opportunity and our team's best opportunity, so we're gonna work hard.
Anybody watching this show knows that we love Dale Jr. We talk about him every Monday. Win, lose, or draw, and he's in contention, and he's a big Redskins fan. Thanks, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.